actually something I'm really excited for because literally we're going to beta test the app in Australia with my parents. Like, that's actually not a joke. Like, we're literally going to get my parents to use it. I'm really, really excited that the wallet is unlosable because, God, if they lose crypto like they lose keys, we're in trouble. Welcome back to another Lobster Plus. Today we've got a really, really special one. I know we've been a bit radio silent for a little bit. It's because we've been working on some really, really cool stuff behind the scenes. Got a really, really special guest today. You've met him before, you're going to meet him again. It's Joe, our head of product at EC. We're going to be talking all about the EC wallet. Specifically though, not the EC wallet in New Zealand, not the wallet you've come to know and love, but the EC wallet's plans to launch globally, specifically and to start in Australia. So Joe, welcome. How you been?
Yeah, good, thanks for bringing me on board.
Update for people, where are we at with the wallet in New Zealand? What progress has been made? How's the thing progressing? Where we're kind of at?
Yeah, it's going good. So we're in market for a bit over 6 months, or a bit longer actually, and we've just hit a milestone of 20,000 downloads. So pretty happy with that. Getting good feedback, and yeah, it's going well.
But why Australia? Why are we wanting to roll this out to more regions, to more markets?
Research shows us there are over 1 million Australians who, sitting on the sidelines, want to get into crypto. Haven't quite yet made the move, but in the next 12 months want to, and we feel our wallet is a product for someone who wants to get started, doesn't really know how to get started, and so one tool you need where just download the wallet, sign up for it, you can...
Wait, so you're saying I should get into crypto? Is that what you mean? Yeah, just for a beginner, Australia is one of EC's largest markets currently, and it's also a market that's a bit... In some ways it is being appropriately served, but in some ways it is being underserved. We think that we can provide a service with this product, with this wallet that actually is tailored to the Australian experience, how the Australian consumers are going to interact with consumers in a way that American and European providers really just aren't. Understanding the nuance, understanding the language, which I'm really, really excited for, because I think as somebody who actually is in crypto in Australia, some people do it well, a lot of people really don't do it well. Given that there is a lot of competition here, Joe, and question for you, why do we think the wallet is going to succeed in Australia? What makes it different from what we already have?
We feel our brand's always been about making things easy and onboarding the next wave of consumers into crypto. And we feel that there is a gap where it's an easy to use app that feels more like a banking app, and rather than dark, daunting, scary, complicated, and we just want to make it easy.
Yeah, I think that's probably a really good way to summarize it, right? Is that there's a lot of competitors in the Australian space, and they're all competing with each other, and they're all looking over each other's shoulders about what each other are doing. But it means that they're kind of all building the same products, or for the same group of people, because they're like, oh, well, that company's offering this service, and that company's offering that service. Therefore, we need to offer this service, and we need to do this. And what I'm actually really excited for, as genuinely somebody on the ground in the crypto space, is I'm really hoping the wallet brings just a bit of movement in that market. It brings some alternatives that aren't just carbon copies of each other. They actually provide new products, new services, new ways of looking at stuff, but in a way that is still reasonably localized, isn't a way that clearly was built for somebody who uses the euro every day, somebody who actually uses Australian dollars. To cover off some of those features again, is multichain by day one, right? EC has a really strong policy of, we're here to provide options, we're not here to dictate to people. All of those coins that we offer, we're trying and slowly getting there, expanding coin support. What we're doing as well is we're setting up multiple accounts, like calling folders, like the way you can have different bank accounts within the one banking app. Why don't wallets do this? If I've got my degen stuff over here, I don't want it touching my hodling stuff, because honestly, one's a little bit embarrassing, the other one a little bit proud of. I don't want those two worlds crossing over. And then the last one is actually something I'm really excited for, because literally we're going to beta test the app in Australia with my parents. Like, that's actually not a joke. Like, we're literally going to get my parents to use it. I'm really, really excited that the wallet is unlosable, because God, if they lose crypto like they lose keys, we're in trouble. Like, they are so good at losing stuff. The last feature And it's kind of an interesting one. I'm going to throw over to you, Joe, because I don't have a great way of like capturing why it's so valuable to a user, but it's MPC. Like, what is that? Why should I actually care as an Australian consumer what MPC is?
MPC sounds quite techy, but what it means is it's multi-party computation. And to understand, it's probably best to understand how traditional wallets work. And they're seed phrase based, so you write down 12 words or 24 words, and then you store that somewhere. But anyone who comes across those words can take over your wallet and can take full control of your funds. And also then for a software wallet that's on your device, traditional wallets used to be that you store your entire private key on your device, and which from a security point of view, if your device gets breached, it's not a good idea. So in multi-party computation, sort of breaks it up, and instead of like having one device that signs like all transactions, you can split that up into multiple parties. That's what MPC stands for. And so that means you never store like your entire private key on one device. So from a security point of view, it's a lot better. But then also we can make sure that you're the true owner of a wallet before like we countersign a transaction. So, or let's say before you recover a wallet, we can make sure you've got your login and password, and we can add additional security factors on top of that, like let's say a one-time code sent by text message.
Correct me if I'm getting any of this wrong, Joe, is that it's a way of providing an experience like a banking app where you just need a username and password. If you forget your password or you lose your phone, you don't lose access to your life savings. It can actually be recovered. It actually is safe, just like a banking app. You're not physically carrying around your paycheck in your wallet, in your phone. It actually is safe. It actually is like a banking app, but it's in a way that's kind of true to the core of crypto. It's a way that you actually still are the custodian. You are your own bank. Would you say that's probably a good kind of definition of it?
Yeah, and we're actually always looking at how we can streamline that. And you mentioned the unlosable wallet before. That's where we're actually streamlining backups of the wallet, where we want to have like ease of use, yet of course always like full security, and with the help of multi-party computation we can actually do that. And so we actually moving to a way where you can do a passwordless backup into the cloud, yet it's not where we're uploading your private keys to the cloud, or if anyone comes across them, it's pretty much just a recovery file that's used to encrypt your share of the keys.
The vibe I'm kind of getting is, while this wallet is really, really good for that beginner audience, or for people that crypto products really haven't been built or developed for to date, there actually is some value for people like myself, for people like you, people who are more in that crypto space, but don't want to have to open up VS Code or break out HackerMan outfits and all the hoodies every time they just want to play around with some crypto. That it's actually a really simple, safe fallback way, so that it is a low effort way of being into crypto. It's easy, so for people that are making their first steps, but for people who are already in crypto, they can have a really simple, non-stressful experience for when they just want to do normal stuff. All right, so that brings us to the end of our recording today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. To summarize though, there's more than 1 million people as of today wanting to get into crypto. So for those who want to support our launch, if you know one of them, 1 in 27 people are looking to get into crypto today in Australia, let them know about the EC wallet. And if they like it, leave us a review, because ultimately we're trying to build this for you guys. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again to my awesome guest, Joe. Really, really, really appreciate you coming on. And till next time, thanks guys. Ciao.